So join us. See what shenanigans we get into next. Who knows, maybe somewhere along the way, you'll find your favorite winemaker. Today is all shiny out here in Sonoma, y'all. We're back at the plaza pulling up to Valley Bar and Bottle. It's time to taste through a few wines with Jenny and Scott from Jolie-Laide Wines. Remember Tanner from our first Jolie-Laide episode at Valley Swim Club? Well, Valley Bar and Bottle is Swim Club's big sister, and it's wine country everything. You can pick up coffee and a pastry, grab an artisanal bottle, or get down with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Valley is the neighborhood spot with a few Michelin nods, and I am here for it. Real talk though, today is all about the mixed emotions. We're excited to dive into everything Valley, but it's our last day hanging with Jenny and Scott. Man, say it ain't so. Oh my gosh, look at the herbs on the wall.
Oh, wow.
What you have to explain.
We get all of our herbs fresh from different farmers, and if we don't use it all fresh, we dry it out. Most of it then goes towards a tisane that we make. So it is an herbal mix that is used for tea and anything else that we decided to season things with.
That's awesome.
Goes a long way. Yeah.
Beautiful.
It smells so good.
Oh, look at the wines.
Yummy. So how did you all find, Lauren, Tanner, this place, Swim Club? I mean,
I think we have a deeper history probably.
I mean, I first met you when you worked at Scribe.
Yes.
Oh,
I
wow.
first met
2010.
most people when I worked at Scribe.
Yeah.
so wait, hold on. When you worked at a winery, but now you own and run a restaurant.
So I'm from here. Had worked in restaurants here and in college, was introduced through my old boss, Joe Campanale, to Andrew Mariani of Scribe Winery, who basically was like, just go talk to Andrew. He's the great connector, which he really is. He knows everybody. He'll tell you where you should work. And so when I went and met with him, he was like, you should just work for me.
Smart man.
Smart man, and that sounds like a fantastic compliment too.
Like Scribe was sort of the nucleus because that's where they met. Well, geez, it was 2020, which was not the best timing to open a restaurant. It was COVID.
Oh, you all opened this during COVID?
Yeah, well, we took
Oh, no.
over this space in 2019 and opened with this gorgeous, luckily, back patio that we couldn't even tent because the restrictions were that strict. Well, I have actually ridiculous fond memories of COVID.
Seems like so long ago.
It does.
I don't remember our actual introduction, honestly.
I feel like I've just always known you. What
Before
was
that.
your last restaurant?
Bouchon and Red. It was definitely post that because
Yeah.
that was, I've been on the Sonoma side since 12.
Was it via Tanner? Is that a possibility?
No, I know everybody.
It's always
She's
the
the
females.
connective
They're the
tissue.
core.
I kid.
But
No,
everyone loves
he
the
actually
males.
knows everybody, so I shouldn't say that. He knows everybody.
This, honestly, Valley and now Swim Club, this was always a special occasion restaurant for us.
Right.
Because we were all the way up in Sebastopol and Healdsburg, and we would still bring the team down for our harvest.
Yeah.
After harvest, we call it party.
Right. I'm staring at some wine right now, and I'm licking my lips a little bit.
Obviously, we always love to share the wines with Lauren and the team here, and get out of the winery, which is always nice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try some wines here.
And the art for this series?
This is Sandra. She's from the west side of France.
Okay.
We've had artists from all over the world at this point. Last year was very colorful, and we kind of went through some of the series. So this year was darker and moodier.
How many times have you done creative growth as the artist?
Twice. We worked with them in 18, and then they actually reached back out last year and asked if we would do it again for their 50th anniversary, which of course we were delighted to do. So that's a really special one for us.
I love that so much.
Lauren, are you familiar with creative growth?
Yes. I always want to go. I've never made it to there. They do I don't know if they do more than one, but they have a couple maybe big sales throughout the year where you can actually buy the artist's artwork.
Well, that's
and I
amazing.
haven't been able to make it yet.
I mean, the gallery is always gorgeous. The gallery obviously pays the artist and funds the whole organization, but the fashion show that they do,
Oh,
Oh, it's so
there is not
amazing.
a dry
Stop it.
eye.
Yeah, no,
Stop
it's
it.
incredible.
Aligoté,
Aligoté.
take it away.
This is our second single vineyard bottling of Aligoté from Las Cimas vineyard, which is just outside Healdsburg, so 600 feet elevation. We had Aligoté budded over from Pinot for us in 2021. So I've been working with this fruit since 2022 now.
No skins here. We just, direct to press, settle it overnight, move it into a concrete egg and neutral puncheons for fermentation and aging. So once it kind of slows down and stops, we just top it up and seal it and kind of walk away. It's kind of like Chardonnay's little sister. It's not actually related to Chardonnay. Yeah.
Its popularity is rising.
Yeah.
How many acres do you think is planted in California?
Under 30.
Can't be a ton.
20.
It can't be much.
I would guess even less than that.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
15, if that.
Wow.
I mean, it's never going to be Chardonnay, of course,
No.
but it's nice to see the diversity.
For sure. I think it's a perfect weight, good acid. It's tasty.
I have two just ridiculous wines now on my palate, and both of them are just rare. You just don't find them a lot here.
I think that's one of my favorite things about the wines that you guys make is that you're kind of not beholden to being like a Burgundian producer or a Bordeaux producer or like any of that.
Something to be said, you don't have to have a core varietal that everybody knows. If you put heart and soul and emotion into what you're doing, amazing products come out.
All right, Trousseau Gris. This is
where we got to go.
exactly Peter Finucci Wood Road. It's become kind of benchmark for us because this was the very first thing that we made way back in 2010. As far as we know, this is the last remaining vineyard of it.
Color.
It does have a little bit of color, has a hue to it, kind of a peachy vibe.
It's hard to see out here because of the beautiful light, but yeah, it has definitely got skin.
Do you remember those clusters at the vineyard that had that?
We can get phenolic texture without adding all the tannin. It's like all about mouthfeel for us.
I fell in love with my first bottle that I ever had,
Yeah.
Jolie-Laide, and it was this. And it was at our tartine back when Nick and Courtney were the chefs there.
It was one of our very first supporters.
And it was the label, it had a butterfly on the label,
Yeah.
so I don't know what vintage that was. But
2014.
14.
This is a good example of the thumbprint of the people in the sense, one producer, direct to press, all stainless. It's just like crisp and clean and light and bright. One of the other producers essentially skin ferments it, where we just tiptoe into that. So we do let it macerate for 2 days, so it's like a real gentle extraction.
I love how it took 2 days though to get that color.
You guys were out in the vineyard. You saw it was just starting to get that kind of rosy, peachy hue to it.
I was
So
entranced by that color.
They're beautiful grapes.
And we're going to collaborate on a Pinot Gris for the restaurant.
Oh, nice.
And so we're going to do some sort of iteration of that as well.
Love that.
Have you ever considered if a restaurant was wine-centric? This was a completely foreign concept for me until I dove into Wine World. Next time you sit down in a restaurant, check out that wine list. If all you see are the same basic bottles you see on those big box shelves, you know they are not wine-centric. By extension, an uninspired wine list usually pairs, well, with a similar menu. Wine-centric restaurants want their wines to deliver an experience, so they avoid the mass-produced in favor of the artisanal story. Spots like Valley take it a step further and often collab with winemakers to make wines specifically for their vibe and their experience. At Valley, those wines are called Les Lube. Very fitting name for juice that Lauren describes as the best social lubricant. And I can't say that I disagree.
Gamay Noir. So this is a blend of 2 different vineyards.
Well, let's see this out.
Sorry. I do not work in a restaurant, as you can tell.
No white tablecloths here. It's okay.
Did you never?
No. Well, I only have
Technically,
one
yes.
bad story. I got fired from my only waitress job, but I was in college.
You know who's really good at serving? That guy.
Really?
That guy was good at serving.
Spent a lot of time doing it.
Yeah. I put quite a few years on my feet doing it as well. But.
So this is a blend of 2 vineyards from Sonoma County. Do like a partial carbonic fermentation. So we start the fermentation off carbonically. We just throw the grapes in a tank, add some type of fermenting juice that's in the winery just to get the carbonic fermentation going. And when carbonic's finished, then we take the lid off and foot stomp it.
How do you decide when it's time to end the carbonic? Like, are you tasting it? Can you taste and tell, or do you just like set a time?
We're just checking the bricks.
Once that is out of sugar, it's not making CO2 anymore.
Yeah.
So that's usually the indicator. It's like, okay, that's almost done.
Got it.
So then we'll take the lid off, go in, step on it, and then it kind of releases more sugar,
Got it.
and then it goes dry in the skins. It's definitely like a delicate balance because we don't want just nouveau bubblegum kind of like flaccid just fruit.
Yeah.
We also don't want overly extracted in structure, so it's kind of this like right down the middle. We want it to be really lifted and aromatic, but low extraction. So it's like really like delicate, fresh, and kind of charming. Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a Gamay slut. So.
Yes, you are.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. In fact, it was their Sierra Foothill Gamay that just turned me into a fanboy.
Are you a Beaujolais guy though?
Yeah. As my wine knowledge was growing in my own wine journey, I was like, well, what else is there? You know, and so, there's this thing called Beaujolais. And,
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think is so unique about Gamay too, is that like, I mean, a lot of grapes, even Chardonnay, I guess you can say, there's the people that say like, I don't like Chardonnay. And you're like, that doesn't make any sense because it's just like,
The spectrum.
comes in such a range.
Right.
Yeah. There's some of those varietals that I feel have been overdone or made a certain way that everybody believes it should be that way.
Or that's
I mean,
like, what is it? Like that.
How many people tell you they don't like Riesling
It's sweet.
because everything that they've seen and had is sweet?
Yeah,
but
they're
yet
like, Riesling is sweet.
some of the
It's
best
like-
wine in the world to me is a dry Riesling
Yeah.
from the Pfalz or something. So it's
my favorite one, I hate Chardonnay. Too, I don't like it at all. But I love Chablis.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. I go, aw, that's so cute.
Cute.
Let's find a map.
These wines often get blinded as being from the old world, and it's like, no, they're distinctly and uniquely California. They're just light-handed, they're colder sites, they're, you know, picked conservatively, like there's not a bunch of, we don't hammer it with a bunch of oak. We also say inspired by, not emulating.
yeah.
You know, if somebody says, how come your Malone doesn't taste like Muscadet? It's like, well, because it's from fucking California. Gamay was considered such an underdog variety, and maybe we've always just kind of liked that nature of it. If Gamay is just like juicy and red and, you know, fruit forward, Trousseau is, you know, a little more lean and spicy and savory and kind of cerebral.
Okay.
This is mostly Trousseau with a variety called Cabernet Pfeffer and Gamay and Pulsar. Same idea. All of the components are started carbonic. They're still finished full cluster. We don't destem anything. We like the savory component that the stems bring, but it's mostly like lifted and fruity, but this one's like spicy.
Yeah.
I stuck my nose in, and the very first descriptor came to my mind was decadent. And then I looked at the label, and I was like, well played. Well played. That
This
matches.
label.
The fruit is abundant in 24, where 23 was like so cool, and the wines are all like really restrained and kind of elegant, where the 24 is like all the fruit pops.
Yeah.
What's your pairing go-tos for some of these wines?
I think this would be great with like a steak tartare kind of situation. I think that would be really delicious.
You just made friends with my wife right now.
Okay,
She's like,
great.
oh, that's my girl. What about you, man? You've been drinking these wines for well over a decade, and you are a cook. Get down, man.
I get down on some Thai food with not excessive heat with the Trousseau Gris, but I think there's a lot of options. Some ribs with the Trousseau Noir blend, I think would be great, and the Gamay, I think Thanksgiving.
The lightness of texture in these wines and the acidity, like you don't need food. You can chill them down, you can drink them in the backyard, you can be grilling.
Yeah.
One of my absolute favorite flavors is like almondine, so like brown butter and almonds.
Yeah.
So like whether it's trout and or, you know, salmon, but just that the nuttiness, the brightness of the lemon, like that's like Aligoté all day long.
All right, Jenny, I know you don't cook a lot, but
I always just do this in pizza, to be honest.
Oh, there we
that's your
go.
pizza wine. Well played,
It is my
okay.
pizza wine.
See, people can hear that. They're like, oh, that's my pizza wine. Let's go. My favorite for Trousseau Gris is my wife will broil salmon, sea salt, asparagus, Japanese white rice. It's just, so everything on the plate is clean and just, it's beautiful flavor profiles all around, and that just heightens everything. As soon as she says that she's making that, I'm like digging. Do I have any left? Do I have any Trousseau Gris left?
They want to know how Lube came to fruition.
A mutual friend of ours, Randy Feldman, no relation, he let us borrow his really old basket press. Kind of used different like shitty sizes of blocks to kind of try to like get the press lower and lower and lower
Yeah.
as you were pressing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We were mostly just like in our underwear standing in the basket press, which was not that big, like 3 of us in there trying to get the juice out, cranking it, and we were like, we need to like lube it up. And my husband was like, we got like WD-40 over there, and I was like, this is natural wine, don't use that. So I had some organic lube next to my bed and got that,
Okay.
squirted that on,
After dark, here we go again.
and it worked like a dream. So
you
probably
go.
could use olive oil, but
And the wine is called Le Lube. I love it.
When you return the press, were they like, man, it's working so much better now?
Right?
Thank you all so much, Lauren. Thank you.
Cheers.
For hosting
Thank you.
absolutely my
Thank you.
Anything for sharing.
Yeah, it's good to hang with
Thank
you
you very
guys.
much.
Appreciate you. Much love to Lauren and Tanner for hosting us at both Valley and Swim Club. I love having 2 more dope spots to visit when I'm in Sonoma. Jenny and Scott, man, they are all the things. The intellect, the thoughtfulness, the attention to detail, and their wines express pure passion. If these wines haven't hit your palate yet, you are definitely missing out. Wine World is hip to how good these wines are, y'all, so I can promise you one thing. They don't last. My advice, join their mailing list so you'll know exactly when their juice hits the streets. That label is sexy. That's because I'm excited. I'm learning. Look at me go.
It can be